Don't have time for a full workout, but you still want to stretch out the body so that you feel better for the rest of your day? Well, give me 10 minutes and I'll stretch you out. All you need is a mat, a little bit of space, and some kind of strap that does not stretch. So no rubber bands. This one has fancy handles, but you don't need all that. So before we get started, make sure to subscribe down below to my channel. And then afterwards, make sure to give me the thumbs up and comment. So we start off lying down. You can have shoes on, shoes off, whatever you're comfortable with. We're gonna lay down and we're gonna stretch our arms up overhead, point the toes. I want you to tighten up every muscle in the body. Feel that full extension. And then bring your knees into your chest. So you can grab on top or underneath, whatever's more comfortable. And then I want you to try to pull your tailbone down. Drive your shoulder blades back and down. This stretches out our low back down by the tailbone. And if you have low back issues, you need to be on a hard surface and you need to do this every day. If you want a little massage, you can gently rock left to right on the lowest part of that tailbone. Alternating knees to chest. We're going to stretch out the left leg and hug that right knee. And then as you exhale, release the leg, arms up overhead again for that big stretch. So I want to inhale as I grab the knee. Exhale, stretch long. And try to flow this to your breath. So you might be a little faster or a little slower. Day to day might change. All right, the next time you bring the right knee into the chest, hold on to it. If you've got that strap handy, I want you to find it. It's so much easier with a strap to stretch. All right. You're putting that strap around the bottom of your foot. You want to keep your elbows soft, no locking out, and then roll your shoulders back and down until you feel the hamstring stretch right here. And just take a few deep breaths here. We don't want to do a bicep curl by bending the arms and muscling it. Just walk your hands down the strap further if you want more sensation. All right, let's untangle that foot. Set the strap right next to you. Bend your bottom leg and cross over the top. If you flex the foot, you're protecting the knee joint. And I'm going to open up that hip and pulling my knee gently forwards. And I can stay right here if I want more sensation. I could reach behind the thigh. Now if I can't reach the thigh, the strap comes in handy again. Or behind the thigh or even in front of the shin. But try to pull the shoulder blades back and down. Good, and then we'll untangle. And then we're gonna hug the left knee into the chest. And then find that strap so you can hook the foot. Now, if you don't have a strap, no worries. You can still get a good stretch just from gently pulling behind the thigh. And just take those deep breaths here. Everything we do tightens up the hamstrings. Just allow a few deep breaths here. When you stretch, I know people say, I don't do yoga because I'm not flexible. Well, that's why you do yoga. It makes your body feel better. All right, soften that knee, untangle, set that strap aside, flex the foot, put it over on the top of the knee. This would be our modified version right here. If you want more sensation, you can use the strap around that thigh or grab. Try to flatten your back into the mat. One more deep breath. And then untangle. All right, this left knee is still into the chest. I want you to straighten out the right leg. So if you're modifying, you're just gonna set it down. But if you can, use that core, tighten up, and hover that right foot. So I could hold on and I could just travel back and forth. And that's waking up my abs. Now I want a little bit more sensation here. So as the left leg is stretched out, right knee into the chest, I'm going to take the right arm up overhead, left arm down by my side, and then I switch. And I have a tight core here. Very good. One more time each side. And then set those feet down. We're going to bend at the knees, plant the feet. Our hands are down, palms facing next to our hips. That'll give us stability. We're moving into our bridge flow. Bridge flow. Bridge flow wakes up our glutes. Did you know our glutes go to sleep? If our glutes go to sleep, then our low back takes over, and that's why our back hurts. So let's get stronger in the glutes. All right, squeeze your bottom, lift the hips. Your hands are underneath you. You can stay right here. Yeah, we're gonna stay here. We're gonna lift up and then lower back down. So every time you exhale, I want you to lift those hips. Every time you inhale, lower the hips. Just flow to your own breath. Now we can add some arms to this if we like. So the next time the hips come down, the arms go up overhead. And then we lower the arms and lift the hips. Good, one more time. Good, on this last one, lift and hold. Now when you lift and hold, you can keep your hands here or you can clasp them and then walk those shoulder blades closer, drive the hips up even higher. Ooh, they're awake now. 3, 2, notice my toes are picked up. They're not digging in. All right, untangle the hands, walk out the shoulders, lower it on down. Grab a knee, let's come up. You can meet me on all fours. All right, your shoulders are directly on top of your wrists. You tuck your chin into the chest, round the upper back, and then open up the chest and pull the tailbone high. Notice I'm not looking at the ceiling. I'm looking out in front of my mat. I exhale, tuck my chin into the chest. Inhale, open up. One more time. This is wonderful for the back. We call this WD-40 for the spine. All right, let's sit back in Child's. You can open up your knees if you like, or you can just sit back on your heels. Walk those fingertips out. I get a nice shoulder stretch. Stretch through my low back. All right, we're moving into down dog next. We're just gonna start by pedaling the feet. So if you spread your fingertips wide, keep your palms flat, flip under your toes, and we just start pedaling. So I'm waking up those ankles, the feet and the calves. They get really stiff. When they're stiff, you stumble. We don't want to stumble. All right, now try to straighten out the legs. Pull the tailbone higher and push away from the mat. Try to drop the heels even further. All right, hinge forward. You can set your knees down. We're back to all fours. All right, here's where we're waking up the upper half of the body now. My shoulders stay on top of my wrists. Do not walk them out. That's cheating. Walk the knees back a little bit. See if you can handle that. Put some more pressure on the shoulders by doing that. If you can, you're trying to lower the hips, making a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. So we don't want any sagging. That's bad for your back. We also push out of the shoulders. All right, from here, I want you to bend your elbows just a little bit and kick them straight back behind you. It's not to the sides. Little baby bends. Your shoulders will wake up. Your triceps will start talking to you. If you can, take it down to a 90-degree bend, but only if your shoulders are ready for it. Never deeper than this. Press back up. All right, let's go all the way down to the mat. We move to our forearms and we roll the shoulders back and down. Pull the chest open, get that nice low back stretch. And then tighten your abs and take it back to child's. All right, now spread your fingertips wide. Let's go back to down dog. And then I want you to inhale to soft plank or full plank. So soft plank would be to my knees. Full plank stays off knees. And just lower all the way down to the mat. Then stretch it out at the bottom. You can be on those forearms again, or your palms can be underneath your shoulders. Keep your arms bent. Chest is open. And then we go back to child's. All right, bring that right leg in front. Take your time getting there. You might need more padding underneath that back knee, but you want to make sure the knee does not go past the toe. I'm feeling a stretch right here. And I'm just gonna circle my left arm. And then reach nice and tall. Hands come down. Take your time getting that leg out. And then the other side. Very important to stretch out these hip flexors. They get super tight. Check the knee. Upright. If I need more padding underneath that back knee, I can get some. And then hands come down, palms flat. Work the leg out one more time through, just to make sure we're awake. This one's gonna be a little tougher. Pull that tailbone high. Inhale, softer full plank. Now, we're gonna try to go halfway down and back up, so you might need your knees. We exhale to crocodile, we push it back up, and then we lower back all the way to the mat. Give me one final stretch, either on palms or forearms. You get to choose. I like this version because I can stretch out my wrists. And then meet me back in child's. And that's it. You did it. 10 minutes. You got a nice complete body stretch. You're ready to go. But next time, come back and do a full workout with me.